go hungry here at the end of the week. You got more critical workers, by the way, including the people who are the stewards of our nuclear defense arsenal, who are forced to stay at home as the government remains closed. The Democrats own every one of these consequences. So we want to point out a couple of important facts this morning for you. It's no coincidence that polling this week confirms that over 70% of the American people believe the Democratic Party is out of touch. And amazingly to us, still every day, they turn their backs on more and more hardworking American families to prolong their pain. And that is exactly what's being felt here. It is incredible to us that they've now voted 14 times between the House and Senate to reject the clean, simple funding bill that would simply reopen the government. 14 times they have thumbed their nose at the American people in spite of their pain that they themselves have acknowledged. And as we've explained here, the motivation behind that is very clear. This is why the polling is indicating what it is. The people know the Democrats are responding to fear. It is their fear of the most radical far-left voices in their party that has made them decide to obey the demands of the far left and to shut down the entire government and thereby inflict all this pain on the people. And almost comically at this point, the Democrats are still out trying to convince you that this is somehow Republicans' fault. But the facts are the facts, and the American people can see that very clearly. They see the truth. We brought you a handy scorecard here so you can, follow the votes. I mean, this is very simple. The votes to pay the troops and federal workers and continue SNAP benefits and get air traffic controllers and Border Patrol agents paid. This is the vote tally. You see the dates here. The House did our work back on September 19th, and we voted, Republicans voted yes. Democrats voted no on all those things. And the Senate has now done it an additional 13 times. These are the votes. No one can say that this is in any way the fault of Republicans. We have a clean, simple bill, and everybody knows it.
See, the problem is this shit ain't about fault or blame. We'll wake that ass up, y'all. It's your boy Leroy Mitchell back again with another episode of Wake That Ass Up. Man, we gotta talk about this government shutdown, okay? November 1st is looming. November 1st is looming. It ain't just SNAP benefits and EBT and all that stuff going away. All right, you got people in air traffic control. You got people in the government that work important jobs that ain't being paid and they ain't showing up and they ain't going. That's gonna make things a lot more difficult. So we gonna talk about that. Trump out here just talking about nuclear weapons and everything. He out there with G doing whatever he doing. Who knows what Trump doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? And then I want to talk about some real life stuff, man. In times of chaos, we gotta talk about character, man. Like character is gonna be one of those things where, like, the true nature of a person, you're going to be able to see that right now. Right now, the true nature, the true identity of anybody that surrounds you, you're gonna see that now. Okay? When times are rough, when people are struggling, you get to see how people truly carry themselves and what they truly feel and how they truly act. And it's about to happen now. Okay? Man, it's gonna get scary. Okay, we talking about it. All right, y'all. It's your boy Leroy Mitchell. We'll wake that ass up. We gonna get on this shutdown. We talking about no EBT November. We talking about everything that's about to go on in the world because it's getting crazy out here. If you want to comment, you want to chat, you want to talk about anything, I will get to you at the end of the chat for sure. I might get to you during the chat, in the middle, somewhere. Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna make sure I give everybody a shout out. I don't do this for y'all. Okay. I do this for me because I like to get my opinions out and talk about this stuff, and I do like talking to y'all, but I'm just letting you know, I ain't here for y'all. So if you, why are you talking to me? It's because you're not that important, all right? And don't try to make yourself to be that important, because if you do, I might just remove you, all right? I ain't got time for all that. It be getting annoying sometimes, all right? Now let's see what they talking about, because this shutdown stuff some bullshit, and then we're going to get into my opinions on this stuff. You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? Good morning. Hope y'all doing well.
House and Senate Democrats are openly admitting that this is their shutdown. You have seen the highlight reel of all of them stumbling into admitting that. And yet they're also...
What's up, everybody? It's my real room, y'all. This ain't no fake room. When y'all say real room, yeah, we ain't no fake stuff. Also, y'all, everything's about authenticity here, okay? Y'all gotta stop being fake. We can't do no fake stuff, because they be lying to us in the government. Talking about some fake room. Why people be using green screens and shit? For what? For what? Why you got a green screen, man? This is my whole holy deal room. Look, you see, look at it. It's the holy. We just got work. We just got done working on everything in here. You know what I'm saying? Yes, man. You can't be doing no fake stuff. Moving not into the new world. The new world's about authenticity, being real. Okay, we trying to figure out and uncover all the lies. We're being lied to by the Democrats lie, the Republicans lie, whoever else run them lie. So we just trying to figure out what's real and what's not real. So ain't no more bullshit ever on my channel, yo. I'm not even letting bullshit people on my channel. Okay, if I feel like a person's a little liar, bullshit ass person, they're not coming on my channel. Nah, we out here to speak about the real, y'all. Fuck the bullshit.
And continues to show that the approval of Republicans in Congress is rising with each passing day, and the Democrats at the same time, Democrats in Congress have the lowest approval rating they have ever had since polling began, since recorded polling began on these metrics.
The Democrats still getting paid though, so they don't really care how long they stretch out. They gonna make this shit stretch out till they get what they want.
In Congress is up 8% since the shutdown began among independents. I mean, that's an important metric because people are paying attention. They understand what's happening and they see who is responsible. It's a really important thing to watch. Ronald Reagan used to remind us that you can always trust the American people, and we do. We trust their intelligence, and we trust their understanding of basic civics. In fact, we trust the American people's understanding of civics far more than the Democrats in this building right now. And a quick reminder of that is that people know that in the House of Representatives...
Are you researching dental?
Well, listen, what we know is people ain't getting paid. That's what we do know. What we don't know is why, truly. You guys keep saying it's because of the Democrats want X amount of dollars to fund this or that, and I don't believe that. Y'all want to know what I believe? I believe, to be honest, the Democrats, they have no choice but to keep saying no and keep saying no unless they get a certain dollar amount because they got bills to pay. I think that's what this shit really is. I feel like as American people, let me break this shit down real quick of how I think this shit work. I think the people, all the people that pay taxes, pay money into one big ass pot. And I think the Republicans and the Democrats figure out how to divvy that money up between themselves and the people who helped them get into the position they got into. And that's what it is. And I feel like the Democrats owe people money. And it ain't about no illegal immigrants. It ain't about none of that. I feel like whoever got those people in their positions and the money they spent, they owe them money. And that money, guess where that money come out of? Our tax dollars. That's what they fighting over. Okay? How to pay the big corporations back or how to pay these big PACs back that funded them and they took these L's and now they're not getting these things passed. And it's just a big game, y'all. It's a big game. Politics is a big game and it's so sick. So you got to pay attention because these motherfuckers be playing games right in our faces and making decisions that affect everyone. What you mean people ain't getting their food stamps? What you mean people ain't getting their paychecks and they out here going to work? What you mean people going to have to potentially not get this or not get... What are you talking about? We give more than enough money for there to be reserves and reserves upon reserves. There should never be enough. Oh my gosh. It don't even make sense. With all the people that pay taxes in America, you talking about we ran out of money? All the people who make money on top of that, all the billionaires, and we ain't got no money, so people can't get food? No, this is a game. This is a controlled test. They are testing people. This reminds me of 2020. They trying to see what's going to happen. They want to see if they shut this shit down and they don't give people government assistance, will people really fight back? Will people really stand up? Will people really do anything? They want to see. This shit's a test to me. 100%. I don't believe that this is about Democrats and Republicans fighting each other over illegal immigration and these funds and that. Nah, they all in the same. They on the same team. Okay, the biggest way to trick a motherfucker, okay, is to act like your enemy is your enemy when your enemy really your friend. That's the biggest scheme that people have been pulling forever, pretending to be fucking enemies. They do that shit in music all the time. That's how they get you in hip-hop. That's how they get you in music. That's how they sell hip-hop and rap. You gonna start a rap beef. These motherfuckers be friends and shit. They wrote the songs together. They was in the studio together writing the songs. I think it'd be cool if you say that about me, and that'd be cool. Get the fuck out of here, okay? We ain't had a real rap beef since motherfucking Tupac and Biggie. That was the last one. We ain't had a real one since that. Because the ended in lives gone. That's how you know that shit was real. All this other shit now is manufactured because they saw what money was made off of that. And then they want to use that bullshit because that's some bullshit. Them people really lost their lives. Now they want to use that to make money because they say, oh, beef sells. Okay, yeah, it does, motherfucker. All types of beef sell. All cattle sell for the most part. if you're hungry enough to consume it. Motherfuckers. Some bullshit. So that's what's happening. You got Republicans and Democrats, same team. That's why I don't vote. Why don't you vote? Because it's the same team. Shit, the fuck? You're not tricking me. Y'all the same motherfuckers. Y'all talk about the same shit. Y'all do the same things when y'all get in office. Y'all do, ain't don't nothing look different. Y'all literally say the same things. You dress the same. You just change the color of the tie. I'm not boo-boo the fool. Come on, you got different. You got. We believe in this. No, you don't. Y'all believe in the same shit. Ripping the American people off. What is going on? Taking all of our tax dollars and giving that shit to everybody else besides the American people. Now you got people here about to struggle and we can't get food stamps, bro. Come on, this is ridiculous. Like I said, if I'm being honest, every American citizen should never have to pay for food. We should be able to walk into the store for free and eat. As much as we pay in taxes. What the fuck is our tax money going to? We should be able to walk to any hospital if we're hurt and get care. What is our tax money really going to? Okay? We should never have a school shooting. What the fuck are we paying the police for? Okay? We should never have a house burnt down. There should be a fucking fire truck on every corner. What is going on? Where is our money going to? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. People just ain't thinking. The things that the money's supposed to go to, it ain't going to. The essential needs for our survival, the money don't go to. Not enough of it. But you can find 50 billion for this project and 30 billion for that project. I'm like, man, this some bullshit. Y'all be out here just talking about all this extra shit, man. I care about what I can see. And what I can see is they tricking us, man. Left and right. They out here trying like they fighting and shit. They ain't fighting. They ain't never been fighting.
No temporary.
They ain't fighting. That's a damn play. They tricking us.
18 votes to pass legislation.
This a damn trick.
Pass a clean, continuing resolution to fund the government. That's exactly what we did on September 19th. They also know that in the Senate, you have to have 60 votes to pass substantive legislation. And we've only got 53 Republican seats. That means we need, by the math, at least 7 Democrats.
Man, I pay a good amount of tax. What, 25%? We pay 25%, something like that. That's enough. 22, 23, 24, 25%, something like that. That's enough. Shit, the fuck you mean? How much you pay? I should have to pay nothing. Why I gotta pay you anything? What you doing for me? What have you done for me? This sound like some motherfucking mafioso shit, nigga. Come in here, I'm gonna protect your business, but you gonna have to tax me, nigga. You ain't protecting shit. Ain't nobody doing nothing wrong. We ain't got no problems. You the problem. Shit, what the fuck?
Join us to reopen the government. Now, in other words, the Democrats are the only reason that the government is closed, and there is no other way to spin that. To make something.
What's up, everybody? I'm gonna give everybody a shout out at the end if I don't talk to you directly.
Their party leaders, and we've now made their phrases and their comments famous here every morning. Chuck Schumer, with Catherine Clark in the House, they've openly admitted that they're using the pain of the American people as their leverage. Why? To show to their base that they're fighting, and they're counting on the American people not noticing all this. And that's the very reason why we have to come in here every morning and relay the simple truths. I mean, somebody handed me this as I was walking in here yesterday. According to the Media Research Center study, by a 2.5 to 1 margin, the Capitol Hill Press Corps has tweeted more about the House calendar during the shutdown.
I just don't understand how we can be shut down this long and they still getting paid. That pissed me off every time I think about it. I think that's what irks me the most. If they be on here talking every day getting paid. And that ain't the biggest topic of conversation. How the fuck is that possible? That's the one thing that really, if anything throws me off, is that they still getting a paycheck. But people are not. But we still pay taxes. For real? For real? All right, what the hell Trump talking about in Tokyo? Let's see what Trump talking about in Tokyo. Because Trump seemed to be everywhere besides in America making sure we got some money. So let's see what the hell he doing in Tokyo and shit. Probably at the damn Dragon Ball Z convention anime coming up and shit.
Which you did. You made a lot of money. You're making a lot of money. But I congratulate you. It really is. It's an amazing room of people. Tremendously successful, great businessmen, beyond business, really. Most of you are really beyond business, so it's an honor to be with you. We had a long day, a long couple of days. We were in Malaysia. We were celebrating a great end to a war that could have happened. It was a big deal. I won't bore you with the facts, but we ended 8 wars.
So the guy he in there probably watching some, reading some mangas.
I think there's another one coming. I thought the one coming was a lot easier than the Middle East. We did great with the Middle East, but with Russia, I thought that was going to be an easy one. Ukraine and Russia, because of the relationship with President Putin. But that didn't work out too well so far. But it will. We'll get it done too. But that'll be number 9. I think that's just about it. Anyone starts, I think generally speaking, I'll end it. Otherwise, a lot of people die, and we don't like that. But I want to thank our outstanding ambassador.
Bro, taking claim for
He just-
every war possible to be stopped.
And his wife, Mary. Mary, thank you very much. Great job. This is such a great group of people that you put together. I'll be meeting with...
Everybody's so fake at them damn press conferences too. Like all that extra clapping and shit. 95% of y'all, I ain't gonna say 95, maybe 90. Maybe 90% of the people there damn sure probably don't even like that motherfucker. They probably don't even like Trump at all. They only clap because they got to. Our world is so fake. We literally clap at the end of every movie, even if that bitch ass sometimes. If people start clapping, well, other people start clapping. People are such followers. Like, the follow mentality in humans is ridiculous. Like, if one person says something, the other person says something. As long as that person gets attention and other people see they're getting attention from it, they're going to follow along. It's so disgusting. I hate it. I ain't going to lie. I just, I hear all that extra. I mean, y'all awesome, man. Did he say something that you really thought was important? Or you just clapping the clap, you little follower, you little fucking robot. Someone pressed your button in the back, made you clap. Motherfucker, come on. Have a mind of your own.
President Xi the day after tomorrow. I'm going to a wonderful place where I think a lot of you may be going. We're going to be meeting tomorrow at a very fantastic meeting. Who's going tomorrow? Is anybody going that I know in this room? I think a lot. Tim, are you going? Maybe? You're not. You mean you came here for this? And you
Bro just talking in circles. He be out here talking in circles.
Well, we're going to be going to South
Trump be
Korea
killing me.
on the following day, a meeting with President Xi, as you probably heard. I'd be surprised if anybody didn't hear. That's a big meeting, and I think it's going to work out very well, actually. I think it's going to be great for everybody. But
Nah, I think we screwed. Here's why. Okay. Our economy ass in America. Ass. They can say what they want about any report. This is up, that's up. It's a lie. Okay? It's a lie. It's a lie. Grocery bills are up. That's for sure. Rent is up. That's for sure. Car payments and insurance and all that shit's up. That's for sure. Okay? But in terms of like any good metric being up that would benefit us, that is not the case. All right? And then on top of that, it seems like our U.S. government is more concerned with what's going on around the world than they are what's going on inside of our country. All right? They will allow our government to be shut down for 28, 29 days, people not getting money, services being threatened to be cut, all over disputes we don't even know, and they get up here every day and give us some lie and say, this is the reason why, blame this person. Then the other party comes up and say, blame that person. So we just stuck in limbo the whole time, and we ain't got nobody to blame because we don't know who the fuck to blame. So we just got to go with it. We just got to go with it. We just have to accept it. We have nothing. There's nothing we can do. We just accept it. And we just wait for the next day to come and hope that the government opens up again. And then what? Anything changes. Our lives become better. We now get money, or we now get better health care. We now get better jobs. Minimum wage goes from $7.25 to $66 an hour like it's supposed to be. Or what are we doing? Because I can't be the only American out here with my eyes wide open like, damn, I'm living in a place where I definitely be getting played my whole life. First and foremost, you sent me to school and you lied to me in damn near every book, class, every situation you could to keep me in this system. And then if I try to get out the system in any way, shape, or form, you gonna knock me back down. You gonna make sure that's not a thing. So in my mind, I'm at the point where you really do have to just fight for what you believe in and speak your mind. I don't think you can just hold back your opinions, hold back your thoughts. Like at the end of the day, if you're gonna be tricked and you're gonna be taken advantage of, you might as well do it with your motherfucking integrity. You might as well do it with your soul, okay? A lot of people out here selling their soul for money and all this extra shit. Nah, man, listen, this something ain't right. We being tricked, we being played. I don't think our government really cares about us as individuals. I don't think they trying to protect us from nothing. I think this whole thing is just see how many American people can work as much as they can work. Let them donate, because donate is what they think we doing. We donating, I guess, to all these individuals who make money around the world who have fun. And they have fun and we struggle. We pay for their yachts, we pay for their private jets, we pay for their lavish lifestyles, and all the individuals at the bottom just continue to struggle and run the rat race of hoping to get to their status when in reality they know it's impossible to get to that status. So what do? You just talk shit. That's all you can do. You gotta laugh about the shit. You gotta make some fucking jokes. We need to bring real comedy back. That's the problem. If we had real comedy back, we could have some fucking movies out here or TV shows out here where they really tell us what's going on, but you make it funny as fuck. But they got rid of that shit. You can't even say what's going on in real life, or they'll just shut your shit down. We need real comedy back. What are real comedians that would call this shit out? That would call out what's going on out and make it funny as fuck, okay? Because I ain't gonna lie, we got orange ass Trump. Fuck it, we gonna say it. Trump, everybody call you orange. I'm gonna have to call you orange too, cause you part of the bullshit too, motherfucker. What's going on? All right. The orange is the new make America great again, cause it ain't make America great. It's not happening. We not great right now. We not great. You keep lying, saying we great. We not great. I'm just gonna call it out. Fuck it, ain't nobody gonna call it. I'm gonna call it out. We not great. You ain't stopped no 9 motherfucking wars, okay? All you did was hit the pause button, nigga. As soon as you got out of office, they about to resume. The fuck you talking about? You ain't stopping shit. Stop lying to us. You ain't stopping out of goddamn bit. Them niggas just went on. They went on break, nigga. They went on holiday. That's all that happened. They taking a brief holiday. They'll get back to the fucking festivities when your ass leave. Like, what's going on with our economy, bro? Okay, Democrats. Why the fuck are y'all not just conceding? Y'all lost already. At some point, when you lose, you just gotta just accept your defeat. You just concede. Get the Republicans what they want. All right? If they want some shit, you lost already. Okay? But whoever the hell, Biden, Kamala, y'all lost. Okay? At this point, you got all of us Americans suffering because y'all mad, y'all lost and shit. And y'all ain't getting y'all way, or your PAC people ain't getting their money. I understand. Some people invested in y'all, and y'all got bills to pay. All right, we already know what's going on with the NBA and the mafioso and all that shit and the gambling. So we understand bills are coming due for people. So the hammer is coming, all right? A lot of people owe some debts and the people collecting right now. So we've seen a lot of shady shit starting to happen. And that's why I think it's happening. I think these billionaires and trillionaires and people on this planet who got all this money and got all this power invested in these Democrats and they lost. And now they want their money back. And they trying to get it from the American people. They trying to get it from our pockets. Which they already get it from our pockets because we already buy all they shit. This shit is sick. I ain't gonna lie. You just can't even be happy in America once you get to a level where you understand everything. Because you realize you just, everywhere you go, everywhere you turn, somebody taking advantage of your ass. The shit ain't just genuine. Like, I just want to go to a mom and pop shop where they really sat in the back and made the shit, and I can trade some stuff I made that they need, and we can get back to those days. Cause this whole cash money system and all this shit, this ain't it. This is all that ain't it. I'm sorry. There's too many games we play within this system. I don't like it. We can't be exchanging paper and all this other shit for actual physical services and things like that no more. All right, big company. If you want me to do something for you, you want to do something for me. All right, and giving me some paper ain't enough. I need something I can hold on to for real, something that's really tangible, something that can really lead my future into be something great, not something that's gonna make me buy something else that you made already too as well. Like, nah, that ain't gonna work. Okay, I think we all been accepting the wrong forms of payment for our labor and our time and our effort on this planet. A lot of us 40, 50, 60, 70 years old out here, 30, 20, I don't care how old you is. but you got time on this earth and your physical labor, okay? That's your currency. Now, how you get paid, all right, or how you trade your currency to other people is up to you. But you gotta understand what you do, the energy output you put out, that's your value. That's why you gotta take care of yourself, your physical self, your mind, all that, your body, all that, everything. Because that's your currency. That's what you put out into the world. So what you want to accept for your currency? What is your currency worth? What do you think you're worth? Do you think you worth the paycheck you getting? You think you worth the salary, the dollar amount you getting? You think you worth the way some people treat you? Y'all gotta look at it like that. Because everything's about value. Everything's about value. What is your value to the world? Okay? What is your value to another person? You think she with you because you this or that? No, man. You probably provide some value financially or this or that. Yada 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 yada. Yada. Like you think he with you because you just look. Nah, you probably can do something decent, cook, clean, something well, and maybe that value is good or something. I don't know, something. Okay, life's about value, and right now in America, our government hasn't provided us with any value for what we giving them. We give them trillions of dollars a year, and all they do is get us in more debt, and we don't get shit in return. So the shit ain't equating. It's not equaling up. It's not adding up. Okay, I feel like we giving so much and we getting so little in return. But we get a bunch of media press about it. We get great conversations. We can have a great talk. But a lot of people on November 1st ain't about to get their food stamps. A lot of kids about to go hungry, and a lot of people don't care about it, but you should, because you're paying for these programs and these people ain't getting their money. So you're really getting robbed. You're the one getting robbed. The taxpayer whose money is just being held hostage and supposed to go to programs that the money is supposed to go to, and it ain't going there. So where the money going to? Where it's just sitting? It's just sitting somewhere. It ain't just sitting nowhere. It's going somewhere. Money ain't just sitting in places, y'all. It's being doled out somewhere. You just don't know where. We still paying taxes. Are you not? They're still taking tax out the check. So where's that money going? It's been 28 days. People have been paying taxes in this country. I'm okay. Well, we got 330 some million. Let's say we got like 200 million people working. I ain't gonna say everybody working. We got like 200 million people working. Out of that, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna just say $1 a day. That's a safe number. $1 a day. $1 a day from all 200 and motherfucking 20 million people working for all 28 days. You do the math on that. That's just being safe. I'm gonna say $1 a day from all 220 million people in terms of tax money they getting for 28 motherfucking days of the shit being shut down. They still getting money because everybody's still working, and that's not even counting the taxes. And when you go to the store and man, some shit ain't right. Okay, I gotta say this shit because it's not fair. Now I'm not saying I hate America. I love America. Okay, like I said, I love America. I grew up here. Okay, I was born here. This is my place of residence. I ain't never leaving. I ain't going nowhere else. But I ain't about to let my country just go down to shit and not speak up about it because everybody else afraid to. We need to start working together and come together as people because this government shit ain't working. Whatever's going on with this is not right. We need to figure out how to reconstruct this system into something that's much more conducive for the people. Because why the fuck are we paying all this money, 220 million a day? That's a lowball number. It's probably crazy. It's probably crazier than that. Now I really think about it, I said, damn. When you really think about the numbers of how much we probably paying in taxes a day, when you bring it like to the day, like it's probably a stupid number. It's probably a stupid number. The amount of money American citizens pay in taxes a day to the government, it's probably a dumb number. I ain't never seen that number out. If anybody got that number, give it to me, because I ain't never seen that number out. It got to be a stupid number. It got to be a stupid number. Like, Yeah, I don't even want to guess a number because I don't want. Yeah, it got to be a crazy number. I don't know, but for me, I'm always gonna put the actual person over the system. Okay, like if you're a employee at a job or you're a person coming into this company to try to get something, I'm not gonna put the company over you as a person. I'm gonna put the individual first. Now, if you bullshitting, you bullshitting. I'm gonna call you out. Okay, if you just making some shit up, it is what it is. I'm gonna protect the company if you're bullshitting. But if the company's in the wrong, the person got to win no matter what. All right, we got to put the little guy first. We got to start doing that as people. We got to start putting each other first and figuring out ways to actually help each other succeed without this system that's in place that's kind of controlling and destroying all of us slowly but surely. Because it's going to get to the point where there's only rich and poor, no middle class. And I think it's already there, but you kind of see a little bit of like, all right, some people got some here, they okay, and they really struggling, and obviously they rich as fuck, but it's starting to be like, nah, these people are falling off all the way down here. It's too much for them. These people kind of figured it out and got lucky. They're up here, and it's just that's the gap. There's not going to be no more middle class, and I think that's what they want. And I think this is a controlled experiment right now with this no EBT November, whatever else is going to come from this, because I think the chaos that's going to ensue is going to cause a lot of damage to a lot of businesses as well, because if 42 million Americans rely on that, that's also all of that money going to all of the stores. That's real money. Okay, it counts as real money. It counts as real dollars. It don't count as fake money. So what about all of those stores that now don't receive all of that money from those 42 million Americans that receive SNAP or EBT or WIC or whatever that's about to destroy their business. And if it continues, what they gonna do? They gonna have to jump ship. They gonna have to switch it up. They ain't gonna have no choice. Like, this is gonna just have a domino effect that just gets worse and 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 worse. And it's just like, I don't even get why we even play these games. But there's no choice. You can't even go get a job and say, don't take my taxes out. That's crazy. Unless you're an independent contractor or you do something under the table, you can't even get a job in America and say, don't take any of my taxes out. Like, don't take any out. I'll figure it out at the end. No, they're going to take something. So you literally just stuck. Man, it's sad. Man.
I also want to recognize people have been doing a fantastic job. Our cabinet, we have a lot of members here tonight. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Where are you, Marco? Stand up, Marco. Thank you. Great job. He's doing a great job. They're all doing a great job. Secretary of War. What used to be Secretary of Defense, Secretary of War. Pete Hegseth. Thank you, Pete.
I don't know nobody getting no taxes taken out. I don't know nobody filing exempt. How many people out here work a 9-to-5 job and they filed exempt? I just want to see it. I just want to know. How many people? I just want to know how many people. How many people on here, they work a 9-to-5 job, they get a paycheck from their job, and they filed exempt. Okay, we got L.A. Reid. I just want to know how many people have done that. Okay? And when you get your paycheck, you get the full amount. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. I don't know everything. Shit. That's the problem. Y'all think I'm acting like I know everything. I never fucking said that. I'm trying to understand. I don't know all this tax shit. I'm trying to figure it out. If you file exempt, okay, nothing comes out of your check. I've never filed exempt. I've never done that. I know you can do it. I've never done it. If you file exempt, if if you're meant to get 4,000 a month, you get the whole 4,000. But you still owe taxes at the end of the year, no matter what. But you still got to pay taxes at the end of the year, no matter what. So what y'all talking about? Y'all trying to sound cool, but you still got to pay taxes at the end of the year. It's just you paid it now or later. And shit. Like, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping, but we still got to pay taxes is the problem, okay? That is the problem, all right? That is my issue. Yeah, that's my issue. If you still got to pay it back, that's... I ain't trying to pay it back either, okay? That's crazy. Okay, I mean, at this point though, y'all, we might have to file exempt though, because at least we can decide if we pay it back or not. I think that might be the move. Is filing exempt, okay? If you don't owe, you don't pay. Okay, that makes sense. That whole write-off shit's some bogus shit too. That's some bogus stuff because they don't teach people this stuff in school. And I'm getting into this game now. I'm starting to venture into this whole like where I ain't independent contractor. You give me all my money and I'll figure it out at the end of the year. That's what I'm doing that as well in my life and what I'm doing. And they don't teach you any of that stuff in school. Okay, like I've learned quite a bit previously in other jobs and things like that. So I've already kind of had a decent understanding, and as I was getting into it, kind of figured things out. But it's still a game you learn every day, and you learn a lot every day. And it's like trial and error because everybody's different. Everybody make a different amount of money. Everybody got a different loophole. Everybody got a different strategy. It's a lot. And you start to realize this whole game of money is just, man, people just typing stuff and moving things around, man. They just moving things around. They just moving things around. They just shifting numbers on screens and approving that and not approving this for God knows why, and it's just a lot. But as far as this whole taking money directly out of my check thing, I'm gonna have to agree with the peeps on here, Kevin and L.A. Reid. We're gonna have to file exempt, okay? And then we'll decide if we're gonna pay you at the end of the year based on how well you did. See, this is what it should be. It should be a tip system, motherfucker. That's what the American shit should be. Just like it should be a tip. What y'all should do is, okay, we gonna go make our money and do what we do. And if y'all do a great job at the end of the year, we'll tip y'all based on how well and how much we got left over and what we can do, because we got a family too and shit. But not the government. They said, fuck your family. Fuck if you in need. We don't care if you're hurting or not like that. You're gonna give us some money some way or another. But it should be based on what the hell they did that year. Have we come to a consensus that we should tip the government this year so they could just go buy more yachts and shit? Because they ain't spending the money on us. Well, we should just use the money to take care of ourselves. If people got to keep 25% of the money they was giving away, that would help. They got to keep all of it. A lot of people would be fine if they weren't getting taxed, or they didn't have to pay taxes, to be honest, in my opinion. I know, but when y'all be saying these claims like, do you call 911? Do you drive on the road? Yeah, the road's shitty. I just hit a fucking pothole and my damn car shit got fucked and I had to pay for that. The government didn't pay for that, but the road fucked up. So is the government gonna pay for my car every time I hit a pothole? Or is that my fault? When I called 911, they sent me a bill because the ambulance came and took me to the damn hospital because I had to call 911 because I was sick or I was hurt or I was in need. And that's what I'm supposed to do. But then they send me a bill and now I can't do this or I can't do that. Is the government going to pay for that? Y'all be tripping. I hate that whole, no, the government ain't spending the money to help us. All these services are in place. Yeah, they are, but they not in place the right way, if everything was free, I would agree with taxes. I've already said that. Food should be free, healthcare should be free, protection should be free. You give me those three things, I'll give you half my motherfucking check. It's that simple. Give me those three things. You can have half my check. I won't complain at all. Fuck 25%, take half of it. Give me free healthcare for life. I'm talking about the best. Go in, get whatever the fuck I need to get done. Whatever food I want, I should be able to walk in any store I want to, and the food should be all there, the highest quality, all that. And I shouldn't have to worry about getting mugged and fucked up or none of that stuff. You give me all three of those, you can have my paycheck. But we ain't getting none of that, and we give 25% of our paychecks away. Get the fuck out of town. We being tricked. I ain't agreeing with none of that. Listen, you can fight for whatever you want to fight to, but that ain't right. Don't know what you're fighting for, but you ain't fighting for liberty and freedom and the pursuit of happiness. You ain't fighting for that. Because I can't be happy if I'm hurt and I gotta pay $1 million to insurance and this person and then everything take all day. I can't be happy if I'm hungry as fuck. Cause I gotta figure out how to fucking give you 25% of my money and feed my children. Come on, y'all not thinking, bro. Y'all just be out here just look at it clearly and plainly. Common sense, okay? Don't try to be smart and use whatever words you learned from whatever book you found. Just look at it as a human being. As a human being. If I have to pay you 25% of my money, I should be getting a bunch of things for free. That's what I'm paying you for. But no, I'm paying you for the chance, the opportunity to be able to call 911 and hope someone comes fast enough to save me if something happens. We should have no crime in America. There should be zero crime. Should be zero crime. The fuck you talking about? How much money we paying taxes? I've been to other countries. They ain't paying no taxes and they got zero crime. Some shit ass backwards. A lot of y'all ain't been out the fucking country. They ain't paying no taxes in some of these other countries and they got zero crime. We pay the most taxes and we got the most crime. Don't some shit sound fucked up? In a lot of other places, these people are healthy as shit and they ain't paying no taxes. They healthy as fuck though. Over here, we unhealthy as shit. The most unhealthy system in the damn world is America. The unhealthiest food system, the unhealthiest healthcare, all is America. But we still paying taxes though. Y'all think there's more crime in these other places than there is in America? Get the fuck out of town. Man, state by state, it's savage in America. But we still paying taxes, though, for all types of people to save us that don't be saving us. And they only save the people they want to save. But everybody got to pay taxes, though. Get the fuck out of town. This shit is rigged, bro. And girls and children and everybody. And if you saying it's not, you a damn lie. And you probably a robot. You probably part of the AI squad that's about to take over, trying to trick all the human beings into being docile and acting like they ain't being played. But in reality, they get up and they go to work every day. And whether they give their money in the beginning or they give their money in the end, they should never have to give it. They worked for that money. Why they got to give it to people to decide what they need to do? People need to learn how to protect them damn selves. Okay? People can protect themselves. People can figure out a lot of things if you allow them to do it. But if you forcing them from birth to be indoctrinated into a system that they can't escape, essentially, they had no choice but to follow whatever the fuck you say. It's that simple. So a lot of people are just brainwashed. That food brainwash them, media brainwash them. A lot of things brainwashing people. But if you look at this shit just plain and simple, there's no reason why any American citizen should have to pay for food, health care, comfort, security, any of that. Any of that. It's that simple. And if you disagree, well, then you should go to a different country because you part of the fucking problem. Go ahead somewhere else because you part of the motherfucking problem. That's the problem. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't even reading the chats because I don't need y'all pissing me off. It's too early. It's 6:43. I gotta make my baby some motherfucking eggs here in a little bit. I don't need y'all pissing me. I gotta go up there happy smiley face. I can't even read. I don't need people saying they disagree with that because they do. I know you a robot. I know you came from the future to sabotage us. I know you gotta be one of them. A lot of people out here, they say half the people, they say there's a dead internet theory. They believe half the people on the internet are fake, and I believe it too. Because I don't see a lot of people faces. I don't see a lot of people actually talking and saying things on the internet. I see a lot of bullshit. It seems like everything is Sora too. So that's why I don't have chat on most of the time no more because it don't even feel real no more. It feel like everybody just want to say something, but they ain't want to stand on nothing. Where the face? Show your face. Man, where the videos at? I gotta start having video conferences with everybody. We gonna start doing this shit on Zoom, y'all. I need y'all to stand on business. Cause something ain't feeling right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Robot here, Terminator, all this shit, the Matrix, everything is happening right now, all at the same time. All the movies. That's why I said they gotta put everything in the movies. It's a universal law. Everything you see in movies is just real. They ain't lying like a motherfucker talking about this is some fiction, non-fiction, and this is not. Hell no, all that shit is the same. Fuck out of here. Everything real. If I see it in a movie, that shit real. Fuck that. You ain't about to tell me we ain't got all that extra technology shit we had back in the day in the movies now. We got all that shit now. So I believe this dead internet theory shit real. I think half the people on the internet robots. I think that aliens are real. Hold on, everything real. God real, aliens real, motherfucker, everything real. Ain't nothing fake. Shit, if you could think of it, it's real. What the fuck out of here? If it come to your mind in some way, shape, or form, you may not be able to see it today, but in one day it's gonna be here. It's gonna be here. It was either here in the past or it's gonna be here in the future. This shit gonna be real because all this shit just don't make no sense. We gotta be in a simulation, y'all. I don't know. I think they playing with us. They gotta be fucking with us. I don't know. Maybe the Big Bang happened. Maybe the 2012 particle collider shit happened, and maybe we in some similar. Maybe we in a different parallel universe. I don't know. But what's going on right now can't be real in real life or on the internet. Take me back to 2004, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 internet where it was barely working and shit. I need that internet because this internet working too motherfucking well for me. I don't know whether I believe if half of y'all commenting on here real or if half of y'all fake. That's why I tell people if you want to do streaming, you better not ever get consumed with the chat. Don't. That shit'll destroy you. You'll be sitting at home thinking about what somebody said in the chat and not knowing what they look like in real life, trying to put a face to some words, confused as shit. I try to tell people, you better not take none of that chat shit to heart. You can't. You can't. Ain't no physical body to put that energy into. So you gonna fuck yourself up mentally. A lot of y'all don't understand how y'all minds work. Don't be taking none of the shit these people say to heart. Okay, don't even try to remember their name. Don't be doing none of that stuff. It ain't worth it unless you could put a physical body, okay, to the words that you see. Don't take none of this shit to heart. None of it. Don't take none of it as actual factual. Take all of it as bullshit until you can see or feel or until one of your senses, okay, your actual senses in real life can come into contact with the. Don't take it to heart. I'm telling you, just if you want to be a streamer and you coming up, just don't have no chat. I'm telling you, just do what you do. Just do what you do. I'm telling you, because half the people here fake. They gotta be. And I love all my fake people. It's cool. Y'all be chatting too. I don't know how y'all do it. Y'all cold with it. Y'all figure it the fuck out. Y'all got something going on with the wires and stuff. And I don't know how y'all computing with the computing, but y'all figuring it out. I appreciate it. It's cold. You know what I'm saying? It's super cold. But I do believe in this dead internet theory, and I believe half the motherfuckers online fake. Okay? That's what I believe. I don't care what no one say. You're not about to tell me half the motherfuckers ain't fake online. That people talk crazy online. They would never say that in real life. So you mean they gonna type it? So some shit you would never say in real life, you would type online? Who do that? That's how y'all act for real? That's how y'all really conduct yourselves? You really would go online and say some shit online that you wouldn't say in real life. You would type some shit online that you wouldn't. That shit crazy to me. I can't believe everyone would act like that. Not everybody. I know there are people that are like that, okay? That are bogus and shady and two-faced and all. I get it. But everybody acting like that? Well, that mean we all just been shitty and we all should just keep being shitty in real life to each other too then. We ain't gotta act like we need to be nice. If this is how we all really think, then let's be fucking gang in real life too, nigga. And let's see how everybody, because it ain't gonna work well. That's why. You see, real life is great because you can't play games in real life because there's this factor. And when you bring this factor in, a lot of people hold their comments. They keep the shit in their head. You know what I mean? You bring this factor in, what you was thinking, you might rethink that shit a little bit. And that's why we need to bring things back to real life. And we need outside, y'all. 2026 got to be outside time, okay? We gonna have to do everything outside, all right? I'm streaming solely from outside. Fuck that. That way, if somebody talking shit, y'all can watch me slap them niggas. And if they want to sue me, go ahead and sue me. I don't know who y'all gonna be suing because you ain't getting no money from me. All my money about to be in escrow. It's gonna be in somebody else's name. No, I'm just playing. I'll make it shit up. It's gonna be in somebody else's name. I'm about to be slapping motherfuckers with impunity, motherfucker. I ain't got no money, motherfucker. That shit in somebody else's name. Say something again. Fucking say something again if you want to. You're gonna be just getting slapped, okay? That was a slap. But no, we do need to bring back just like realness, comedy, like real life stuff. We gotta bring back real life because real life ain't lifing right now because all the fake stuff online and people wanna be buddy in real life but then be fake online. We can't be doing that, all right? We gotta just choose one or the other. We gonna be all the way fake in real life and online, and we gonna be all the way real in real life and online. We can't be just splitting the two. We can't be doing that because that's fucking shit up. All right? So I'm going to leave y'all with this. People about to change fast. All right? When things get hard is when you see the true character of motherfuckers. And they about to show you who they are. So if you got friends or family or people that you're cool with and they start switching up, man, don't judge them too much. Times are a little hard right now. Just let them do what they do. You do what you do. You love life. You enjoy yourself. And that's the way to do it right now. Focus on your health. Focus on your money. All right? And focus on your family. Your immediate family. The people you go to sleep with at night. That's what you should be focused on. Anything else during these times, no matter where you live at on this planet, it's just you doing too much. All right? Focus on you. Focus on you. All right, it's your boy Leroy Mitchell. I'm gonna leave y'all with a song. Now I get to the babies. All right, baby's up. I hear the babies upstairs. The baby's up. The baby's up. The baby's up. The baby's up. Dougie. Shit, we gonna leave him with Dougie down bad. You know what I'm saying? Dougie. Hey, yo, Dougie. You say your girl tripping over the supervisor. Not the supervisor. I keep on running around. Hey. Hey, hold on, wait. I got a comment on this. Bro said people be ugly as hell thinking they look good. That's one thing I will have to say that I gotta say real quick because it be bad online. I ain't gonna lie. I be seeing y'all in real life. Okay? I be seeing some of these women in real life too. Y'all gotta get it together. Y'all gotta really get it together because no, it be some head scratches out there. That's why I'm doing this. It be some. I be walking around like you don't really look like the picture you was posting the other day. Nah, I just like, all right, y'all. I'm out. Damn, I know you hating. I know you hating. Like a track beat. You know I keep it popping like. Oh, we should talk about music though. Damn, y'all heard that for the first time since like 1990, there's not a single hip hop song on like the Billboard, whatever. And that's because everybody fucked up music. Because to be honest, the only thing y'all think when y'all hear music is a beat. Like, and to be honest, most of the beats are made on these soundboards and bullshit that they ain't even made on soundboards no more, bro. People really just go online, get a sample, They get a sample, they do some shit like this, and they put a beat out and shit. It ain't even there ain't even people ain't playing instruments anymore. People ain't rappers ain't even using their own lyrics anymore. Like it's just the state of music, especially hip hop, is ass. It got terrible. So for me, the way I make music is I make it by myself. I don't really care about all that extra shit. I use what I use right here. I ain't got no pop fill. I ain't got none of that shit because for me it's more about the art of creating the process of the song, writing the song from start to finish. That's what I care about. I care about that. I like rapping. I like singing a little bit. I like doing all that. But if I gotta spend $1 million to go to the studio with a bunch of people who don't really care about actually making a great song, they just want to get money and all that stuff, it ain't worth it. I'd rather my sound quality be ass. I don't give a fuck. I still get to enjoy making the song, the process of enjoying making the music. And that's what's lost in the art. We lost the art of people enjoying the process. Everyone wants shit so fast that people rush everything. And then you don't get anything good. That's on y'all. Y'all get what you want. You want things every day. You want things in twos. You want TikTok everything. You want 10 seconds. You want that. Well, then the quality of all music is going to go down. The quality of all media, everything is going to go down. And then people are going to cry why everything is this or that. Well, guess what? People can't do anything without getting a paycheck. So what do you expect? It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. The quality of everything has went down. Movies, TV shows, music, all that. It's because of the consumer. The consumer got greedy. They expect shit the next day. They expect shit da-da-da-da when they can't even do that shit them damn selves. And then the entertainer became compliant due to money and started just giving away things right away, instead of working together as a team to create something magical like a thriller or something in the old days. That's why I like old music the best. I tell people all the day, I don't think my music's the best. How? I've never been into a studio. I've never recorded any music in a studio. I've never had an actual producer. I'm never gonna say it sounds best. But if you want to talk about lyrics and all that shit, man, I shut most people down. I guarantee you, put me in the same situation as and see who come out with the best shit. It's that simple. But I'm not an idiot. I enjoy the process and I enjoy just making music. So I'll put it out because I don't care. People too consumed about what people think. Listen, I do this shit for me. That's why I tell you that. I make the songs for me. I don't make them for y'all. When I write the lyrics, it's about stuff that's going on with my life, or I wrote Dougie down bad for my boy Dougie because Dougie has stuff going on in his life. I don't do it to make $1 or to get attention and all that stuff. If I did, I would go look up the top 100 songs and copy everything they did and do all that shit. It's lame. It's lame. Y'all gotta stop being lame. Y'all expect lame shit, you get lame results, and then you're gonna be a lame your damn self. All right, take your time to figure out what you like and do it how you want to do it, and you ain't got to worry about what other people think. People are always going to judge, especially the lame-os. You ain't got to worry about that. Do what you do, all right? Enjoy what you do, all right? Let's get back to music real quick. We need to get back to this working together, okay? Producers, engineers, writers, all that. We got to stop chasing this bag and chase the art. Let's get into a studio. Let's all put our talents together and let's make some great fucking music. Everybody's so worried about who get what out of what and all this extra shit. Fuck all that shit. That's just leading to nobody get nothing. And this is in any art form. We got to start working together to produce great products, and we got to leave the money out of it. I'm sorry. Like, it's just the money is fucking this shit up. It just is. So we just getting ass everything. And then people just complaining, why everything's so ass? Well, because guess what? Money. Money. It's always money. It's always money. And I'm sick of it. I want better projects. I want the experiences. I want to be able to go in the studio with a bunch of people and make something cold and feel that emotion and feel that experience. That's what I want. I don't want none of this fake ass shit. I don't want to send my music to this person that's overseas, him send it back, and then we gotta, like, that shit weak. It's trash. It's trash. But it's the world we live in, okay? You ain't gonna be able to get into the studio without somebody charging you $1,000 for an hour or two, and they ain't doing nothing for you. You can't buy a beat without it being leased out or all. You can't do none of those things. So, to be honest, music producers, artists, labels, they ruin music. because they were too greedy. So now music is just ass. It's just something that people just put on in the background. At this point, it ain't what it used to be in the 90s and the 2000s and all that. Music is just background noise at this point, literally. It ain't even got no feeling or soul to it. And look at the album sales. Look at all that. That's why. 'Cause people got greedy, man. People got greedy. So if you want to actually have high quality anything in this world anymore, movies, TV shows, all that, one, you got to support the actual artists who actually try their hardest to do things, because a lot of us actually got a lot of skill, but we don't want to spend the money and be goofy and get played. Why? We ain't dumb. And then a lot of artists don't have skill, but they're supported because of optics. Cause they got a media team. They got all this. They put a lot of money behind it. Chasing the wrong things. Okay, chase the real. Chase what makes you feel good. If you do that, you're gonna win. All right, Dougie, chill. We're gonna finish off.
And I know you hating. You see me running around. You see me running around with other bitches in town. I see that look on your face. I see that look on your face. I know you hating. I know you hating. You see me running around. You see me running around with other bitches in town. I see that look on your face. I see that look on your face.
Hey, yo, Dougie.
I know she hated that. I got that new swag. I got that new jack. I got that new app. I bought a whole block. I bought a.
All right, I'm out of here. We'll wake that ass up, baby. Thank y'all for joining. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.